Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am his Grandcat, and today we're going to do the Wild Wednesday. We just have one last go undefeated in a game of Wild left to do. We're also going to do a little bit of the Snowman. So I'm going to show you how it is I do it. I've shown this a couple of times before, but there's always new members of the Grandcat Grand Fleet, so I always want to show you guys the best way to do this. So as you can see, my deck is pretty powerful, and of course we have Legion opponents. But what we're going to do is we're just going to swap these out for the weakest cards that I've got. You can see that our deck strength is slowly lowering. There we go, we're at SummerSlam 24 now. And you can see that we still have Legion opponents. But if we go back out and we go back in, suddenly we now have SummerSlam 24 opponents, which is what we should be because that is what our cards are. And if we just click autofill, our cards are just going to go right back up to Legion. And we still have the SummerSlam 24 opponents. So if we just jump in here, then it almost guarantees that we get a perfect game. And that's the easiest way to go about doing Wild Wednesdays. So let's just go ahead and get these out of the way. There's Uncle Howdy taking on Angel Garza. Should be zero issues whatsoever. Rhea Ripley with 24,000 and 19,000 in power and toughness. You're going up against a card that doesn't even have 1,000 in any of its stats. And then lastly, our fortified 3 Legion Charlotte Flair should have zero problems winning that game. And that is indeed another perfect game, 10 perfect games in a row, which means that the objective has been completed and Wild Wednesday is now finished. We also just got a couple of these little rewards as well, so let's just go ahead and grab those. And we still have to play a game of Survivor and also use my super move 3 times. But let's get our Wild Wednesday out of the way. So there's our 250 super coins. We get our Pro Forging Crystal, our regular Forging Crystals, 3 of them, our Gold Fusion Token, and of course, our Wild Wednesday pack itself gave us an Invasion Eric Rowan, a Feral Bam Bam Bigelow, actually a Pro Invasion Eric Rowan. That is not what I was expecting. Now we'll get those draft picks a little bit later on. Let's just go ahead and may as well get our free star. And we'll use some of these draft picks now. We're just going to feed this to one of our cards. We also have a brand new Battle Pass that will be coming out tomorrow. It is going to be Jimmy Uso. And also, if big old Grandcat gets to 6,000 subscribers before Christmas, then we will have a Christmas wrestling quiz, of which the winner will get a free Battle Pass, compliments of the big old Grandcat himself. A little Christmas present from myself to all of the Grandcat Grand Fleet members out there, but only if we have 6,000 or more subscribers. So absolutely go out of your way to make sure that all of your friends are subscribed to the Grandcat channel. It is entirely free to do so. Make sure that not only are they subscribed, but their parents are subscribed, their grandparents are subscribed, their brothers, their sisters, their pets, their pet dogs, their pet cats, the pet goldfish. Not even just your friends, but make sure your enemies are all signed up, subscribed to Big Old Grandcat. Because if you run up to your enemies and you say, hey, go and subscribe to the Grandcat, they will do whatever you ask so long as you just stay away from them. So if we can get up to 6,000 subscribers before Christmas, then I will indeed be giving a free Jimmy Uso Battle Pass to the winner of a wrestling quiz. And of course that wrestling quiz will only be available to people that are subscribed to the Grandcat channel as well. It's going to be a big old live stream. It's going to be very, very exciting. And it's the first one that we've ever done. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Currently at the moment we have, I think, 5,800 and 32 subscribers at the point of recording. So we don't need that many more, just another 130. Very easy to do. Now, who is it we're training up? It is Kevin Owens. And yeah, I think we can just get rid of all these. And of course we are going to take down the John Cena Snowman as well. Now that we have just finished this up. And also, if you missed it in our last live stream, we did manage to get the People's Champion, the final boss, The Rock, from completing campaign mode. We were the 306th player, I suppose. I was trying to think, account player, to complete campaign mode and Legion mode. So it's very, very cool. If you want to watch how that all happened, it is available. It is... Well, there's a couple of ways. You can click on the big old Grandcat name, go to my playlist, go to WWE Supercard, and you will see it in there. You can also go to my previous live streams by, again, clicking on my name. And it is also available on the Discord, which there are links to all of the new videos that go up right there. If you want to click on the Discord, you can find that in the description of this video below. And now let's go ahead and we will defeat the first boss of Saving Santa right here now. And we are just going to speed through this because it does take a little while, but we should be able to do it in this one. We average about 30,000 damage and there's only 17,000 damage left to go, so I think we shouldn't have any problems finishing this off here. Let's just slow that down a little bit. Now down to the last 3,000. One more should do it. And I'm going to screenshot that. I think that's probably going to be the thumbnail. Because there's 10 draft picks. There is our Feral John Cena. The Snowman John Cena. And we also get 5 toys as well. So, although we don't need the Feral John Cena, we are going to keep hold of it for just now. Because we do have the chance of getting the Pro of him just a little bit later on. We'll get these out of the way as well then. There you see the footsteps have now moved up, and it's going to be Kevin Owens that's going to be our next opponent. So by defeating Kevin Owens... so this one is now all changed to toughness rather than power. So now we want to increase all the toughness of our cards rather than the power of them. And our boss reward for this one is going to give us the Kevin Owens. Now I already pulled the Kevin Owens earlier, so this will be a pro. It'll give me a pro animation of that. So I'm going to keep hold of that until we get that. I don't think I'm going to keep hold of all of the snowmen though, but the one after this is going to be Jey Uso, and Jey Uso is going to be a Legion card as opposed to a Feral card, which is very cool. And it'll also, as well as giving you the Jey Uso, will also give you either a Pro Jey Uso, a Pro, or in my case, a Fortified 1 Kevin Owens, or a Pro John Cena. Now, the Feral Kevin Owens and John Cena aren't going to help my deck out any, but the Pro Jey Uso would certainly still help my deck out, even at the stage I'm at. So let's see, Kevin Owens has 56,000 power, John Cena had 54,000 power, and Jey Uso has almost 100,000, so he's going to take a little bit longer to go, and then everyone just increases from there, goes on to Macho Man, and so on and so forth. And remember with Macho Man, if you manage to complete the quest, you will get a free Macho Man from it. So if you could manage to complete it, you still have to open toys and open treats, as well as the electronics and just one more clothing. But if you manage to get it all, then that should be a pro Snowman, Macho Man, Randy Savage. So that is what I'm going to start working towards next. Let's just go ahead and open the 5 of these. So I think these are the toys. Okay, we've got 3 there. And before I challenge Kevin Owens, I am going to change my best cards. I'm going to change them instead of... Well, I had the wrong equipment on there anyway. Instead of using that, we are going to equip all of the toughness cards instead. Just like so. So anything that gives toughness instead of power is what we're going to start going for. And that will all help towards defeating Kevin Owens. So now at this point we're just going to use some of the old Inferno ones. And Rhea should be up there as well, because she is also quite powerful. I don't know, I think we might have run out of decent toughness. So I did see one that was a little bit weaker down here. That will have to do. And there we go. So now we are all prepared to try taking on Kevin Owens. Let's just do one quick one and just see how much damage we're able to pull off here. I'm just going to speed through it. So if we can still get around 30,000 damage, then it should take around 19 matches to finish off Kevin Owens. Okay, so that was 35,000 damage. Okay, that seems pretty good. Should take around 19 matches for us to beat big old Kevin Owens there. But that's going to be it for this little video, folks, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And also remember to try and get as many people subscribed as possible so that you have a chance of winning the free Battle Pass Jimmy Uso when it goes out. And that will happen some point before Christmas, so long as we managed to get all those subscribers into the Grand Cat Grand Fleet. But with that said, folks, I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.